Everybody want to take her microwave stuff. It doesn't work that way, man. It ain't gonna last. You gotta get structured, discipline, and be responsible. What we've been doing, what's been happening these last years, we've been irresponsible. And now you have to be responsible. Now you got to make it. No more, the gloves are off. AI is here, got all the great things, but you look at woe is me. Put your head down. In the next 2 or 3 years, do what you go, educate yourself, invest in yourself, and get out of debt.
If you're struggling with your finances and feeling ashamed of where you are, you're not alone. Most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. But if you're tired of pretending, tired of carrying the weight in silence, and ready to break the cycle of financial confusion and generational poverty, this channel is for you. Keith Fletcher breaks down money, credit, and personal growth in a way that's honest, practical, and easy to follow. Subscribe today. Learn something today. Apply something today. Your future deserves that kind of alignment. Subscribe to Keith Fletcher's YouTube channel, The Blind Truth, to hear the full episode.
Put your head down. In the next 2 or 3 years, do what you go, educate yourself, invest in yourself, and get out of debt. What up, what up, what up on this late night coming at you. The Blind Truth. Boy, your boy got a YouTube channel trying to get it right. Talk about we stronger together. We are stronger together, man. But before we get into this show, I got to pay tribute to the sponsor of this show. World premiere Word on Streets every Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. It's me, the amazing Keith Fletcher, the Blind Truth, aka the Blind Truth Extraordinaire, and Vincent Craig. Every Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time, we come on personal development for the soul. And we become 3 men, the grown ass men, coming there talking about things that you get or that we overcame. Divorce, layoffs, jobs, money, all kind of things, man. Childhood, just growing up in the little hood. We went through some things, but we just trying to help our young people and the old. If you need it, we do our part. I've been a very small part. So hey, tell a friend. Let's get it started. Let's hear it. Let me see if it works. When you want something to work, it doesn't work. Welcome to the world premiere Word on the Streets. Hey, man, you see the things that we stronger together. I want to thank Extraordinaire, man, that intro I had. See, that's what I'm saying. Together. We stronger together. I tell my kids, you smart, two heads are better than one. You know what I'm saying? Two heads are better than one. So imagine we got 4, 5, 6. Imagine we got 50 on the same frequency, on the same wavelength, puts out the same energy. Oh man, how beautiful! You got this one finger, you can bend it and break it, but put four together, man. Find how hard it be. How hard it be. I'm serious. I stole that. I didn't make that up. I did. I got it from somebody else. So I'm not that bright. You know what I'm saying? I'm a D student, not that bright. But anyway, again, the blind truth, the major Keith Fletcher, whoever you want to call me, Keith Fletcher. Hey, I deal with 4 pillars: spiritual health, physical health, mental health, and financial health. Of the 4, I say the financial is the easy one. Simple, 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 but we make it complicated. You know what I'm saying? The Most High told us, hey, he said when he first wanted to introduce himself in the book of the law, in Genesis, he said, hey, in the beginning, God created. He let you know he is the creator. He blew his essence in you. So you create. You have the ability to create. This right what we're doing. Somebody created the computer, somebody created the program, somebody created the system, but I created this little bit right here. My little world. I have created a little world just for me to do what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? But I got people to help me. My daughter set things up. You know I'm legally blind. I can't see things. Me and my daughter get together. Then they got these streaming software that I like that help me even better. You know what I'm saying? They talk. I got Chat GBT, Bobby. He be in the background doing this thing, setting up this thing. You see the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail my daughter created. Come on, man. We stronger together. I'm telling you. Hey, that's what it's all about. Coming together. Building together. Growing together. That's what this episode is about, man. Me and my kids, man, it came with me and my kids was talking about just life, man. I got my oldest son, well, my son is in my house. I got 5 kids. 6, I adopted 1 in the Navy. Hey, but anyway, I got 3 that's in the house: 21-year-old and my twin 17-year-old, Justin and Justin. They about to graduate. Yes, they graduate in May. You know what I'm saying? Get to go and move on to college, move on to their career, move on to a better way. You know, so we always talking about the next step. You know what I'm saying? How to be 5 steps ahead. You know what I'm saying? I tell them all the time, we always in our community, we're 10 years behind. We're not trying to be behind. We're trying to be ahead. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be ahead. But being ahead is together. You know, man, working together. Still, I'm your father. I got 2 more kids. My daughter, she's 30. I don't know, she's late 30s. My other son, he's mid 30s. And I'm always talking about how they can get better. You know what I'm saying? Always. And they don't want to hear it. But why not hear from me than hear from somebody you don't trust, somebody going to guide you the wrong way? So, but I'm always talking about money. I always talking about finances. But let me see. Can I get this? I'm going to go ahead and start the show off with why I say we strong together. Dr. Claude Anderson. Let me see. Can I get the little PC got? Uh-oh. Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude. Powernomics. Dr. Claude Anderson. He got a dope book. That's Trapper, man. He got a dope book called Powernomics. So that's what we were talking about right there. That's what he's talking about, being stronger together. If we're not stronger together, they can pick us off one by one. But we are many. When we are many, we strong. We see the problem is we want to disagree and argue with each other. But I'm gonna say something to you. That's how the conversation got with me and my kids. We were talking about the White House. What's in the White House? And I was telling them, hey, when you look on that stage, look all who was together, millionaires and billionaires, and all of them was one in their color. But people mad at them. But the thing you look at, look how they together on one accord, following one person that might not agree with everything, but they stronger together. You gonna complain and not like it. I tell them you can complain and not like it, but what you gonna do about it? Because if you go to war, it take money to go to war. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got no power, you most definitely ain't got no control. So whoever got the money, whoever got the power, they got the control. So that's what I'm saying. So Keith, we're always talking about money. Keith, always talking about money. I talk about power, person development on Thursday night at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Getting our mind right. You heard me say, I've been saying, got to get your mind right for years. We also got to get our money right. We also need to know who we are. I also need to look in the mirror and stop blaming everybody and take some ownership, some of these self-inflicted wounds that we have created. And that's what I've been talking to my kids. They're like, hey, I don't hear no excuses. Like my son, he's 21, he's a man now. Certain things I shouldn't have to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But again, another thing why I talked about money, and I be wanting to stop because I know they did this study. They said 81% of people don't like to talk about money, even in their family. So unless alone they want to talk about it with their own family, what do they want to talk about with a stranger? Why they gonna listen to somebody else, somebody like me, but my shade of color? You know what I'm saying? My look, I ain't smiling, I ain't got no suit on. But why would you listen to you, Keith? But see, it ain't about listening to me. It's about my people perish for lack of knowledge. The knowledge is what you should be looking for. The knowledge you should be able to hear your ear and be honest with yourself and say, man, I do need to hear that. How can I take that and go learn about what he's saying? Not the man, not look at the man, listen to the word. Listen to what he's saying. I tell you all the time, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. Do the numbers. So that's why I say I get on here, and I see it'd be hard to get on here sometime and talk about, because I know it's hard. My wife and kids, they start talking about comedy all the time. All of us, we like to have fun, and I like to have fun. But it's a time and place for everything. But in our community, we having too much fun. We having too much fun. And behind this fun we having, other people not having fun. Other people working. Other people making moves. Other people understand that they're at war. They say at war, hey, things happen at war that don't happen at peacetime. And they know it take money. Look how they're moving money. 40% of people still now don't have and don't invest, don't have a broker's account. That's what I want to talk about. I talk to these young people, and the first thing I ask them, they be talking about cars and this car. I said, do you have a broker's account? They say, what is that? You talking about getting a new car, but you don't know what a broker's account is. You don't know what a Roth IRA is. You don't know what an IRA is. You don't know what a high yield savings account is. You know what a bank account to put it in. People say how much to save, how much I'm supposed to be saving. When somebody tell you for real, you can have an emergency fund, how much your emergency funds be? How much should I save? Simple things that I add all my bills that I have to pay. Get a total of that, and then time it by 3 months. Time it by 6 months. You don't have to go get your wig. You ain't got to get your nails done. Them ain't no have to. We're talking about food, electric, gas, get you to work, your car maintenance on your car, things like that. Yeah, internet, I need the internet. Cable, you don't need no cable. All those subscriptions, no. You start getting rough, them cell phone, them kids, hey, y'all ain't got no job, y'all don't have no cell phone. Hey, I know your son. You say he the best player, football player. All that activity. Somebody got to donate, so we're going to find another way. Can't go to that coach. And you think he's gonna be a superstar, but you a dire need, and you still paying all that money to get him trained. But you ain't investing nothing into yourself. You ain't putting nothing away. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't got yourself out of credit card debt. You ain't purchased your home. You don't have no skills. You hoping and praying. That's the ones I'm talking about right there. The wind can blow, and now what affects you? It don't just affect you, it affects your children. And see, you can say, well, Keith, you ain't got to do this, what I want to do. But now you done took your kids, see, generation to generation. You're going to pass it on to your generation. See, let me tell you something. People still have the remnants of the crack era. They got families and uncles and aunts and grand. You can still see the remnants of the crack era of people, families still dealing with that. It's 2026. Alcoholism, all that you can still see. That's a curse. You can still see those curses. That poverty, and some of it is self-inflicted. A lot of it is self-inflicted. A lot of it you just don't know. A lot of stuff that I did, I tell my story, I just didn't know. I just had a hell of a will that I wasn't going to give up. I had a hell of a hustle I wasn't going to give up. I kept telling myself I don't belong here. I don't belong to be here. I'm better than this. I kept talking to myself over and over through all those trials and tribulations that I had. All of it the same, the good, the bad, the ugly. The divorce, hey, that's part of it. The military, all that stuff. My child getting kicked out of school, all that is a part of it. Finding out things about me and who I am and all that was a part of it. People doubting me. Own family members doubting me. All of it is a part of it. All of it. Losing jobs, living on my daddy's sofa. All of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. To get stage 4 cancer. To get up, fall back down, then to get lose. All of it is good. All of it is a part of it. But through all my way, somebody was talking to me. Most I was telling somebody, he sent somebody to give me a word, to give me something. Hey, why don't you do this? My brother, hey man, you don't have to, you can pay your car cash. You don't have to live like that. You don't have to be this. You can put your money to this and this. What? My partner, Errol, hey man, you can do this. Seeing people telling me, giving me wisdom, giving me understanding. Showing me all this opportunity, all this opportunity that I can have. So many through my lifetime. And some of them, I was hard-headed, didn't want to listen. They were all giving me away. All of them mentoring something to me, giving me something. And I want to do it. I want to give it back. You know what I'm saying? To give it back. Because I tell my kid, this story could have went a whole nother way. It might not mean nothing to you. It might not look like it's something to you. But to me, what I came from, what I overcame, to get right here, to have the knowledge, to understand that I can pass this on to them. That's what I tell them, man. I want to pass this on to them so they don't walk out the door. Like I said, I have conquered some things, that principle that I said that like I said, personal, that I said that my kids won't have that. And for them not to have that, I had to have my money right. I had to become responsible. I had to take ownership and say, hey, it's on me. And what I'm willing to do, if I'm willing to work 2 jobs, I'm willing to sacrifice my money. I mean, we had this black African, all of my wife loved it, and I drove it till, like you said, the wheels fell off, man. It just, for real, like, hey, I kept piecing together, working on it, changing parts on it. Me going to the junkyard, doing it, this is what I do, because I had a vision, had a plan. It ain't gonna always be like this. I tell my wife that song like Boosie say, you have all that, on this, the rain, you gonna make it, all this stuff gonna come, but right now, it ain't the time. See, the person that I was wanting to be was waiting for me in the future. I wasn't there yet. I would go visit him and talk with him and stuff and say, hey, man, and he would tell me, hey, I didn't appreciate what you did on that last move. That was kind of dumb. Okay, you need to wrap it up. Go talk to so-and-so. All right. So now I get forward at the money. I got my spiritual help, talk to the Most High, I read, I study. I don't pray that. I say, hey, let your will be done. Because obviously he gave me the strength to overcome it. We move on. I done learned something. I can't feel my cup is empty. I can't get nothing from an empty cup. My cup got to overflow into someone. Then I got to go work out, get my body. He already showed me, hey, your body was together. I showed you got the cancer. Hey, what they told you, boy, look at you, look good. You built for this. I didn't do that. I would let that voice told me to go work. That voice told me to go start my own, become a trainer. And while I was training, I started training this young lady that had me training 2 days and found out I had cancer. But anyway, Lord, that story had been told. But now I kept moving. And I asked the Most High for something. So I had to, again, it came to mind. I got to get your mind right. I had to get my mind right. I had to sit there when I was with nothing in that cancer, my bleed, I got tubes in me. I'm 140 some pounds, went from 205 to 140 pounds. I got to sit there and think and talk and see what the mistakes I made. I started saying that it don't matter what's going on in the world, what I need to do for me. What I got to do for me, because ain't nobody here to save my kids. You know, people came and gave me love. I appreciate it. But at the end of the day, nobody could have helped my wife. My brother gave me some money, took care of him, gave it right back when I got out. Hey, gave it back. Thank you. I got to depend on one person, me, and the Most High, too. He first, then me. And I went through those things, but I learned something. I started reading. Hey, start reading, deep reading. Start finding self, start putting all them old things away. Them old things that somebody done told me about myself. And start saying, hey, I got on here and started talking. Didn't care what nobody think. I sounded terrible too. I look at my old videos. I'm like, man. But I realized that I know something. And I just helped a young man with his car the other day. I was telling him what to do. His mama car oil was low. Hey, he didn't know how to check the oil. They read the fluid he need coolant. Showed him how to put the coolant in while I was running. Over the phone, talking him through. I put the camera on. Tell my wife, she'll see. It's here. Most High said, yeah, follow me. That's why I came with the blind truth. You been blind. What he told me. I said, why you took my sight? You want me to go talk? But you been blind. Just follow me. That's all. I ain't trying to do the woo-woo. I ain't no religions here. It's spiritual. I'm just saying my walk. And I talk to my kids about my walk. And I tell them, I say, all this other stuff is just simple simplicity. So when I got those things right now, I can go deal with the money part. I can go deal with the discipline, the responsibility. I realize all these things. So now, what do? I need a system. A system. Along the way to my system, I don't know. I started asking people. My brother, my friend Errol, my boy Q, Vint. I mean, multitude of people started telling me they way. They just started showing me they way. And what I heard of they way, then I started getting on YouTube. I started hearing other people way. And I sit there and I watch that stock market go up. Go out from down, go all the way up. And I sit there and watch it. And I start seeing how much money. Start seeing what is whole, understanding how this system really works. Don't put the noise behind me. Why am I listening to people that I don't know, that don't know nothing? They just like me. Why am I listening to them? I'm hearing my partner made $200,000 and I thought, what? He said, you got to go find out for yourself. My brother, you got to pay a car off. You got to get your credit. You got to go find out for yourself. They never told me, they just told me the way they did. I need to go find out my way for me because it's personal. I got 5 kids. I got different things, different way of life. So what do I want? What do you really want in life first? What do you want? What do you want? And then time that by 10. And then time it by 10 more and still ain't enough. Because you can have whatever you want. That's why we'll be fruitful, do multiply, have dominion. Now I got to be valuable. I got to solve a problem. What problem? First, I got to solve my problem. I got to solve my problem. I got to solve my wife's problem. I got to solve my kid. Before I go, I got to solve some problems. I got to be valuable. So where I learned is that. Got on YouTube. I started studying, reading books, studying. A lot of stuff is self-inflicted. But along the way, I started learning this money and started learning to say, hey, get out of debt. Look at the bills we don't have to pay. We don't have to pay these debt. Let's go on step by step. Snowball effect. Get out this credit. See, I ain't have to know everything. I didn't know nothing about no 401k stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know everything, but I knew I had to get out of debt. I knew I had to get out of debt. I ain't have no problem working 2 jobs. I ain't have no problem hustling, going do something on the side, work, side gig. That was me. Listen to me. I done did all that. It still wasn't enough. I done worked 2 jobs. Listen to me. I done made 2 jobs. I done made, at the time, I made about $200 something. That still wasn't enough money. Investing was still more powerful than the money I made. Invested in the real estate, buying my first home, then by that invested in the second home, buying a Airbnb, having a business. We had two Airbnbs, and invested in the stock market and starting a business can outlast that job I had. I walked away from one that it took one. It was better than making $200,000 a year. So a lot of you crying saying, I want to make all this money. You better learn how to get some assets. You better learn how to invest. You better learn where's your money going, how to pay yourself first. I used to hear people say, let your assets pay for you. I'm like, what is the asset? What? I'm trying to figure all these things out, like what this mean. Because see, I want to figure it out for me. See, in my mind, it was smart. I'm thinking it's too late for me. I got to figure this out for my kids. I got to figure this. I'm telling you how I started off. Along the way, I found, no, it ain't too late. It's never too late. Along the way, I had to find out that I had to get me right first before I can go. My cup got to be full first, then it overflow. Then I started working on my wife. Because see, we was divided at one time. I started working on her, but I had to get me right. Because I was wishy-washy. I was all over the place. I remember when we first started doing this, and to the point where we at now, how we have a system that's set up that everything automatic goes. A decade, 2 decades. Me and my wife, we're gonna be married 20 years in May, coming up. 2 decades. But it took me a decade to get it together. And when I was trying to get it together, them 20 years, I had again all kind of stuff. Daughter, problem with my kids, cancer, lost my sight, lost jobs, all them things happened, and I'm trying to get it together. That's why I say it's all the good, the bad, the ugly. My worst times was my best time. But all the stuff that I had, I learned I can pass it on to my next generation. So I can pass it on this money game and tell you that we trying to be so extravagant. We trying to be men. We went from being a millionaire, 6 figures, and now we want to be a millionaire. We want to do all. You look at all of these trillionaires, these people, billionaires, Jay-Z's, and you can't focus on your little small little world and do step by step, sacrifice by sacrifice. But most of the people, I'm telling you, most people want to show the next person. I remember the Most High told me, stop looking to your left and right. They don't know. Your mom and daddy don't know. What I got for you, they don't know. You gonna need to go find this out for yourself. Thank you for the foundation to carry you through. But they don't know. So I said I want to be ahead. I don't want to be that parent that my kids go to somebody else and say that my daddy and mama don't know. So that means I got to get myself together. I got to learn how to run a business. I got to learn how to do the stock market. I got to learn how to invest. I got to learn how to get the debt or the credit card, which I can teach them a system. And the Most High I found one. When my son my niece at graduation, when she come out the door, she gonna have a 745 credit score. Bam. Come out the door, she got my $20,000, $30,000 saved. But no, she had $17,000 saved. Credit card. Had her own business, little cleaning service. She get out, could have went to college and everything, but she ain't want it. Figured out, she blew it, went through it. What I did wrong? She went to the Navy, did good. Now I got another coming out. Hey, we're gonna do it different. I gotta teach you. I get just say do it. I gotta show you why you do it. Why it means something to do this. I can't do the steps for you. What is a Roth account? What is IRA? Why are you putting this money in this savings? Why are you doing this emergency fund? You got that car. Oh, why your car sound like that? Hey, what you think you got enough money to fix it? I don't know. Oh, let me know. That's your car now. This is a part of life. Now you asking me, hey, I got money. No problem. I got it. I ain't got to say nothing. You going to go get the part. You going to go. You see him working on cars. Y'all see me in video working on cars with them. Hey, I got to do it different. But I got to show them a way. I got to show them a system. I got to show them, hey, we're going to take your money. Every time your money hit your account, 25, hey, first start off 10, 15. Now, hey, once you got your emergency fund, you got $3,000. And now we're going to go ahead and do this. 25% of your money going. You got a Roth account open. Every dollar you have is worth $88 in the future. You bought them tennis shoes, they were $200. $200 times 88. Look at all that. Look at all that money you in the future that you could have put forth. Your old self. You're saying, come on, man, you're supposed to be taking care of me. Let me show how I can double your money in the next 8 years. So I can, after that, double your money after that 4 years. Then after that 3 years, 15 years, your money will double 3 times. Let me show you. It's amazing compound interest. It's amazing how we didn't know these things. My kids take a semester economics. Now I got to teach them how to start a business. My son got dogs. Hey, you go get them dogs. You got to start a business. Bank called my son. He was selling the dog. The money was going to account. They said, hey, what is all this money for? My son come, Dad, people saying it. Hey, don't worry about it. We're going to write that off. Don't worry about it. You bought your dog. You got a business, son. That's a good thing. Slow is teaching them. What's the P&L? Your profit and loss. What's gross and net? What you doing? How much you gonna pay yourself? You can't spend it all. Emotional protection around you. That's what we talk about. Being strong, and it starts with your family. It starts you as me being a father, being strong as a team with my wife, and then I tell my wife, ain't no more. We teammates. Ain't no one over another. We teammates. This system that we done set up requires teammates. When you start a business plan, and we got a business plan, and that's the law. This is what dictates it. We said, hey, the credit card got to okay, if it's $20,000, it's got to be paid off every month. And we ain't got the money, we ain't going on no trip. We ain't going on no trip, we ain't got the money, we ain't going to impress nobody, we ain't going on it. We buy a car, we pay in cash for it. If we can't pay for cash for it, we can wait instead and pay in cash. Standards, principles, sacrifice, discipline. But see, the kids are see, hear, and touch. They see, hear, and touch. They see me. I can't sit and tell them something that I'm not doing. I can't. So again, I can sit there and tell you, hey man, when you get your paycheck, pay yourself first. 10%, 50%. Why don't you pay your debt off? But these pay yourself 10%. Then go pay if you got a job 401k, just get the free money. You got an HSA account, get your HSA account. Again, that's money, that's tax free, that's helping you too. Get you some insurance, get your health insurance, get your life insurance. You need those things. I had stage 4 cancer, I'm telling you, I need them. Eyesight, I need all those things to get myself so I can be healthy. Remember, spiritual, physical, that's physical stuff. You gotta have health insurance, life insurance for your family. If something happened to you, cover you. See, all that is protection. And you get yourself out of debt. You're young, you coming out there, you ain't got no debt. Don't go get yourself no car note, man. Get your used car. Stay your money. Stay at home more. Long you gotta stay home long and stack your money, man. And then go buy you used car so you have no car note. And you take that money and put that money in the future. You should be sitting there learning. If you got to get up early, you should be learning how to invest. You should be getting your skills stronger. You got time. Don't look to your left and right. Don't worry about what your counterpart doing or what they're doing. You got time. Your money is working for you. It's going to the future. We got money going in the future. That's your time right there. While your money is going to work for you, and when that money start doubling, your money going to bring you some babies. See, that's why you ain't got to worry about that. While you got your head in the sand, you putting your money to the future, and it's working. That's your teammate. See, when you get with your spouse, your girlfriend, then you start teaching her. Both of y'all got teammates, so y'all can go ahead and get your skills together, take your time, get your things together, and prepare yourself. Again, a moat of protection around you. You're protecting yourself first. And once you start getting that, then you can then you can start doing 25%. I tell my son, I said, man, your first house, don't worry about living in your first house. Man, your first house will be an investment house. I wish somebody would have told me that. When I show you how to work on, I tell them, I say, show you how to do sheetrock, I show you how to do electrical, I show you how to change the water heater, I show you how to change plumbing, because you got to do this thing, bro. You ain't got no money in it. So I'm going to show you how to do them. And then if you don't know, you can't do them, you're going to learn, see somebody else know how they doing it right. You're going to work on these cars, man, cut costs. You're going to have to do some stuff on your own to cut costs, man, because you poor. You living off me. You ain't got no money. Don't listen to that word. Let them lie to you. They lied to it. They told you the American dream is a home, car, new car. They lied to you. Told you to go get a student loan. They lied to you. Told you to get these credit cards. Look how they lied to you. Don't listen to them fools. Listen to me. I told my dad, I said, some months ago, I said, go get your Apple. I said, you see Apple, you know you like this iPhone. Yeah, Daddy. I said, go get your money, put you some money in Apple. He bought some Apple stock. I said, well, you now look, you need to decide if you want to put money in it, $5, $10, nothing. Well, it's down. I said, well, hey, what's down must go up. Last week it went up. I said, look at your Apple stock. Man, I said, you ain't put no money in it. But most kids I talk to, man, don't even know what a broker's account is. And I talk to a lot of kids, and I'm like, they like, I don't know what they are. I said, do you know it's S&P 500? Total stock market, VTI, they're that index funds. The simple stuff. What's the ETF? How do you fund your account? One young man, he put his money in the account. He said, I got a broker's account. I got a Roth. I went like, say, but what did you fund it with? He said, what you mean? I said, well, you ain't funded. I said, you did well, but now you got to go buy something. You got to go fund it. You got to buy index. What you going to get? What you going to put in there? I ain't got that much. It don't matter. We'll buy you something. Start funding it. You got ChatGPT. You can ask Chat, hey, what's the stock market? What's the PE ratio? You can ask Chat to tell you all that. Siri, all this information out here. And we still ain't moved. We still ain't got a high yield savings account. I said, what's your interest? I said, what's your interest rate on your savings account? I don't know. These are the small things. Your credit card utilization rate. These are things that we haven't came. These are simple things now that we got to get past. And I'm gonna keep on talking about it. See, most people in my family think I'm money hungry. They keep love money. It's the love of money and keep. Now God told. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, excuse my language. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You know what you're talking about. Say that. That's why we where we at. The people that say that, but you use the money. Use money to pay your bills. Use money to pay your time. Use money, but you're gonna say all this, but don't use money. Come on, man. Make this make sense. Make it make sense. All money do is if you're an evil person, it's gonna enhance you to do evil things. And most people that get money, they know money real bad. They know you don't. Somebody trying to get your money. All this marketing, all this doing, somebody trying to take your money. Because once you got the money, that's the only way you get power. And once you got power, that's the only way you're gonna get control. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no power, you ain't got no control of nothing. So stop being a fool with that. And learn about this money. We got enough spiritual. We know, y'all know about y'all Jesus Christ. Y'all know all about him. Y'all know about the Most High. Y'all know we spiritual. We're some holy people. We got hell of a genetics. We work out. We got body. We got that. But we getting sick. We getting that. But our mind, that's what they give. We so emotional. We get that what it gives us. That mind, got to get your mind right. And then our money. Now this way I do. Why do you think your way is right? I don't understand how somebody that don't have nothing that's broke and don't have nothing that says how you want to think your way right. I was just sitting up and listen. You know what I'm saying? People have told me stuff when I got in construction. I didn't know nothing about construction. I sat up and closed my mouth and listened. I ain't arguing with nobody. Why you think your way? I shut up and listen. And God Most High bless me abundantly. Now I know all about houses. I said, but they built me to a house. I got into construction, built my own, remodeled 2 homes after that. Construction after that. Because I shut my mouth up and opened my ears. I didn't say I think I knew everything. Again, it's for the young people. I'm about to get off here and let you talk, but I'm going to say, y'all be seeing me. I thank people that help me, extraordinary. Because Shonda, my brother, my young brother, always supported me. He the one tell me, I always kept keep doing what you're doing, keep talking, keep saying. I'm like, man, I don't want to get on. Man, just keep simplicity, simple things, man. The thing is getting, it's it's not a cost, just get in the market. You can't do nothing if you ain't in the market. Stop trying to go get you a simple. You see the S&P 500 is how that's simple. Average 10% over the time, 10% average. You tell me where you're going to get 10% at. Now, you can get more, but you tell me a person that don't know nothing can put in their money and they get 10%. Your credit card company getting 30% for you. On my credit card, I get 2% from my credit card company. I get 2% on everything. I'm on the gas thing. I'm getting 2% on the. I'm getting every penny count, every money going to work. If not, I just bought a stock Oracle and they gave me a dividend $96. I say put it right back, 96 cents. Put it right back. It's going to work. Every penny going to work. My kids know they done got they know 25%. They already know it. 25% they don't separate it. Tips, everything. It's going to work. Put it in the let it go to work. You don't need no money. Let it go to work. Your money should be working harder than you. And as long as you let it sit in there and go to work, it's going to get big like a snowball coming down. It starts small, but it starts getting bigger and bigger. But see, can you stand that time? See, can you be patient? Can you be responsible? Can you be dedicated? Can you be consistent? Dollar cost average. Every week, every month, every year, your money should be going working. Should be moving. And I grew to a system now. My money just go cut it. Yep. It go from the bank. To my brokerage account, to my credit card. My bill credit card, to my credit card, to the broker account, to the broker account, to the other broker's account. It's just always moving. It's just moving. It's just flowing. It's just moving. It gotta be. I be dizzy sometimes. It be moving, and it ain't that much, but it's moving. I told you, decade. I'm looking out. Hey, most I need 20 more years. I really need 30, but I take 20. 2 decades. I can't control the wind, the weather storm. I can't control who in the president. I can't control the war, but I control this right here. I can't control my kids. I tell them, I say, look, this is my belief system. This is me and your mama's system. We all in. Now, once you want to leave this covering, you can go build your own belief system. I understand, but don't come back saying, hey, what? I gave you something. You didn't want it. Now you want me to give my resources to something that I know ain't gonna work? No. See, when you know better, you do better. I sent you out the door right. I did my part. So I believe once you get 30, ain't no telling nobody nothing. And they call me, hey, you want to do this? They said, no. I said, okay, bye. That's my belief. I'm not changing what I believe. I'm not changing because I know. Me and my daughter just left her job, going into a 401k. She moved. Hey, look, take that money, move it over here to your broker's account. Open move it here. Hey, we're gonna teach you how to do this. Me and my brother, two brothers. Hey, I need you to tell my daughter. See, because I'm fast, but I talk fast. I be like, hey, move do this. And she, people want explanation and all that. I get sometimes I'm like, hey, just do what I say do. Then I'll tell you that. But my brother, he's step by step, man. Like he got more patience than me. My daughter like there's too many questions. I'm like, oh, let them tell you. But she did good. She been doing her stuff for years. And I said, man, see that's what I'm saying. Small, my daughter, man, for real, single mother, put her pennies in. Cause she said, Dad, and I'm telling, and I'm so proud of her, man. This is how I know how powerful this is. I said she didn't even know what she was doing and did that. Just putting in, didn't know what. Now say, now that you know, now that you read, now that your mind, whatever was working for you, what you were looking for is looking for you. You was here. Now watch what you do with some knowledge. The Most High covered you accidentally. Now watch what you do with the knowledge. See what I mean? My belief system. Hey, you got to come to me. I'm not coming to you. Now when she come, hey, you ready now? Let me show you. Now watch how this grow. You got this many years left too. Ooh. So when people say it's my way, I ain't got no other way, you missing out on so much. That's why we stronger together. You go to school, you got a teacher, we train you, got all this. We do all them things with our body, mind, and part. Somebody help put together, say, hey, let's go on a trip. But we don't come together and want to talk. 81% don't want to talk about money, don't want to talk about friends, don't want to talk about that. Don't want to come together. So don't complain about when you see other people, other races, other things coming together, building together, going together. Can't complain. Shut up. Envy. Jealous. They work together, boy. They in my company, they fired all the black people, boy. I'm telling you. Are you prepared? The next 2 years, it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's time to prepare. It's been time. The best time was 20 years ago, but right now the next best time is right now. So let's start now. So I appreciate y'all listening to me. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate you extraordinary. I thank y'all. I know I went too long. I'm sorry. But I just want to get that out. We got to come together. We got to work together. We got to stop saying what, stop getting over on each other, and start building together. So I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe. I should have said that. I forget. So you got to tell people to hit the like button, man. You got to tell them. I be falling up forgetting to do that too. But you got to do that, man. Nothing wrong with having fun. But the next 2 years, man, we need to put our head in the sand and start building. We got to get to ownership. The word is ownership. The word is ownership. You don't have to just own a restaurant. You don't have to own no salon. You can go get some stock on some companies, some ETFs, and start having ownership and let your money grow. You can get on this AI. You just XAI. They ain't gonna tell you what to pick, but you learn about what you're doing. Learn about what index fund, what is the index, what is the ETF, what is dividend stock, what companies give them. All that stuff. And patiently wait. It'll tell you if I put this much, get a compound calculator, tell you how to save. I use this is not no investment advice. I use VOO. I use it as a bank account. I just put it average. We've been killing it. S&P. I just put my money there every week. Just let it go, automatic. It's my bank account, my savings account. Just let it go. That's one of them. So open your program. Vanguard. You can go to Fidelity. You can go to Charles Schwab. You can go to Robinhood. There's many ones, man. But hey, it's time to start investing, diversifying your money. Just because you got a company, you got to put some money to diversify. Put in the stock market, real estate. It's your home. Get some equity. You know what I'm saying? But it's ways. It's many ways. But you can't give up. Your kids are watching. Your next generation is watching. They say leave something for your children. It's not just money. It's information. It's knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. That's it. So I thank y'all. See, can I end this? Hold on. I didn't ask my daughter how to end it. Hold on 1 second. I got to see something. Y'all forgive me while I get this together. Everybody want to take her microwave stuff. It doesn't work that way, man. It ain't gonna last. You gotta get structured, discipline, be responsible. What we've been doing, what's been happening these last years, we've been irresponsible. And now you have to be responsible. Now you got the no more. The gloves are off. AI is here. You got all the great things, but you look as woe is me. Put your head down. In the next 2 or 3 years, do what you go. Educate yourself, invest in yourself, and get out of debt.
If you're struggling with your finances and feeling ashamed of where you are, you're not alone. Most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. But if you're tired of pretending, tired of carrying the weight in silence, and ready to break the cycle of financial confusion and generational poverty, this channel is for you. Keith Fletcher breaks down money, credit, and personal growth in a way that's honest, practical, and easy to follow. Subscribe today. Learn something today. Apply something today. Your future deserves that kind of alignment. Subscribe to Keith Fletcher's YouTube channel, The Blind Truth, to hear the full episode.
Put your head down. In the next 2 or 3 years, do what you go. Educate yourself, invest in yourself, and get out of debt. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.